Hi there, in this video I'm going to be explaining you how to use the migration tool from BotTools. Now first, before I show you how to use it, let me just give you a quick idea exactly what it does. Let's just imagine that you've got 100 users in Chatbot A, also known as old Chatbot. And you want to take those 100 users from Chatbot A and you want to send them over to Chatbot B, also known as the new Chatbot. Now, the easiest way to do this, that you most probably know of, is that you need to make a growth tool from Chatbot B, the new chatbot, and place it into Chatbot A, the old chatbot, and allow the users to click it to move over into the new chatbot. The problem with this is that the user fields and the tags that you have acquired for the users in Chatbot A, the old chatbot, cannot be migrated over into Chatbot B, the brand new chatbot. Now with the migration tool, we fix all of this and we give you the capability to put all of the information as of user information or the tags all back over into the new chatbot, saving you the time and also not making it a complicated customer experience for you to have all of your information across different chatbots. So let me show you how we're able to do this with the migration tool. So the first thing you'll see here is that I am inside of my extensions, inside of my BotTools account. Now I'm going to click onto add up here. I'm going to create a demo test just to show you how this is done. Click on create and this is the first thing you're going to find. Now, the thing that you're going to have to do here, the first thing is that you need the API key from the old chatbot, the Chatbot A. Now, just before we even get to that point, actually, let me just point something out to you, that this here, when you create your account here with BotTools, the first thing is, this is the new chatbot, Chatbot B, where you're going to be sending all of the users to. So you may have a few different accounts, but make sure that you are setting up your BotTools account with the new account of where you want to send the users to. So you need to get as you can see here, the API key for the old chatbot, or in my quick example as earlier, Chatbot A. Now I've got an API key just here waiting for me, so I'm just going to grab that one, come back over here, place the API key here, and I'm done. Now the next thing is you'll see is that I need to select a growth tool. Now this growth tool is placed inside of the new chatbot, the brand new one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we can select a growth tool here. Okay, now this growth tool, let's just actually take it one step further. Let me just show you exactly how to make this growth tool. You can click onto your ManyChat side here, go to growth tools. Once you click onto growth tools, we'll load up the growth tool page for you inside of your ManyChat account. As you can see, there we go. We can click onto add new account. So we just go test demo for this one. And you're going to need to make a messenger ref URL growth tool just to point this one out as well to you. Now, once you've gone ahead and set this up, you can see everything's pretty much fine. Okay, this is where we're going to be sending all of our users to. Okay, I'm going to show you the flow in a second. We're going to go into this in a minute or two. But the first thing I need to do is to create the chatbot, the growth tool. Now I'm going to move back over to my migration tool just here, and you can see that if I come down and if I just refresh this page quickly, we will have the brand new growth tool. Now that I've selected the new growth tool, test demo, as you saw that I created a second ago, what I'm now going to need to select is from my brand new chatbot, Chatbot B, okay, or this account, just to point out to you, I'm going to need to select either a text or a number user field. Now this text or number user field is going to carry the user ID, okay? So from Chatbot A, everybody has a user ID, and we're going to take that user ID and place it into this user field here. So make sure you make it relatable to inside of Chatbot B, the brand new one. So as you can see, let's just go with user ID. I can create a new one as well if I want to. User ID test demo. We'll go with that just for this example. So now that I'm going to place that is all done here. Now the one thing that I need to now do, okay, is go to copy URL for user transfer. Now what this is going to be used for is that if I go to my old chatbot, the one where I created the API key from, what I'm going to need to do is go to, let's say, automations and flows. We'll just add a new one here. Again, we'll call this test the demo. Okay. And what I'm going to do is place that link into a button. We'll just make some copy here saying like, hey, move to the new chatbot. Move here. And there we go. Click done. Now this is going to be obviously where the old users from Chatbot A are going to click that button, and it's going to send them over into my new chatbot, Chatbot B. And just to make sure you point out and make sure you have 100% understanding, I like to repeat myself through some of this to make sure you've got it. This is the new chatbot. Okay. Now the next thing you're going to want to do, okay, is make sure that you want to carry over the user fields and the tags. So if we come over here to transfer custom field and transfer tag, this is from, okay, the old chatbot to the new chatbot. So we're going to go from here, and you can see that I can select any of the user fields that I want from my old chatbot. That is the one where I copied the API key from. Okay, let's go with demo coupon, and then I can select another user field that is inside of my new chatbot. This is the new chatbot here. And I can do the exact same thing with the tags as well. Now that's very simple to do. Now how do we make sure that the user fields and the tags get pushed over? Now this part's very simple, but I really want to make sure that you've got a full understanding of this. So I'm going to go back and repeat a bit of myself near the end, just in case you haven't caught on to absolutely everything. Now, over here in the custom fields, like I showed you, we're transferring this custom field and we're going to put it onto this custom field. What I'm going to need to do is to click onto copy URL, as you saw here, and I'm going to go to the growth tool that I created a couple of minutes ago, where the users are going to end up in that flow, if you remember. So if I come over to test demo and click onto edit, I can end up inside of that flow. Now for me to be able to get that information, those user fields sent over along with the tags, all I need to do is to come to this step here, paste in the URL that I just copied from the migration tool, and then click onto add full subscriber data, and then click save. Now this dynamic block is going to trigger the movement of all of the custom fields from Chatbot A into Chatbot B, from old to new. And again, if I come back over to here and I click onto the custom transfer of tags, I can then click onto copy URL again, come back over to this again, and what I'm just going to do, very simple, is just duplicate, and then the second one underneath of here, okay, you can see there's a little difference in these. And I go to body again, add full subscriber data, make sure that's all there. And there we go. These two dynamic content blocks now are going to transfer over the user fields, the values of those user fields, and place them into new user fields, or you can have the exact same names, up to you. I was just showing you as a quick example on having a selection. And this one again is going to move over the tags for you. So it's a very, very simple way of being able to migrate over all of your users from Chatbot A to Chatbot B. Now, that is all you've got to do. The last thing that you really have to kind of make sure you've done is obviously activate the tool, and you can see that everything is in line now. So everything's ready to go, and you can send out to your users from Chatbot, the old chatbot. Just go back over here, you can see, you can now make sure whichever way you like to, either via SMS or email or messenger, just make sure that they click onto this button and all of that information is going to transfer over. Now I hope you've understood absolutely everything. I'm just going to run over everything one last time at super speed, okay, with everything already pre-laid out, so that hopefully this could just help you in case you missed something as I was talking and going through it. So, first thing you're going to do when you create the tool is make sure that you get the API key from the old chatbot. You're going to be working with inside of the BotTools account of the new chatbot where you're going to move all of the information to, okay? So this is the API key from the old chatbot. This here is going to be the growth tool from the new chatbot where you're going to put all the users into. And this user field here is going to be a user field that is going to hold the user ID inside of your new chatbot. And you're going to be able to copy over the URL just by clicking this button, and this is the URL that you're going to put into your old chatbot for your users to click onto to then gain access to the new chatbot. We did this just to make it very simple so you don't have to actually copy and paste the URL. We did everything for you, making it very simple. There's no extra parts. That's why it's so simple. It might seem so simple that you kind of think there must be something I've missed. No, we've just done it that simple because we don't want you to have to think about extra stuff. Now, after you've done this, you're going to want to make sure you transfer over the correct custom fields and the correct tags. This is the old user fields and this is the new user fields. You can obviously have the exact same names inside of these. It's only going to carry over the values that are inside of these user fields on the users, just to point out. And this is the same for the tags. Now, once you've set up all of those, all you need to make sure you do is copy the URL for both of the user fields and the tags. Okay, they're two separate ones. Make sure you've understood that. And what you're going to need to do is make sure that that is the first thing that they will hit into when they enter into the new chatbot, triggering all of the user fields and tags to be transferred over. As you can see, it is the first thing that I place into a dynamic content block, and I added my full subscriber data in the body. Just make sure that you've done that, otherwise if you don't, nothing will work. And that's about it, to be honest with you. That is all you've got to go ahead and do. I hope you found this tutorial video useful, and if you do have any other ideas on how we can possibly make this tool better and work for you, please get in touch. I'm always happy to hear about new ideas.